Hello everyone, this is Craig coming to you from Day Time Trading. I was just having a look at Apple yesterday and wanted to put a trade on it. As you can see, Apple's been in an absolute tear. Great earnings, breakout on earnings, and it's just carried on. New high again today. So it's just been incredible, to be honest. But what I noticed on Apple was we've got a rising window here, which generally becomes support. So I thought I'd look to see if I could find a trade to put on that would use this rising window as support. I am or are expecting a bit of a pullback in Apple, just for the sake of it, really. If you look at volume here, we had a big volume day here, but volume has actually been dropping off while we have been putting in good up days. So I do expect a bit of a pullback in Apple. I'm not expecting it to come back too far. So I thought if I could put on a trade that took advantage of this rising window as support, and it's a trade that I'd close if it got down below the rising window support. So what I came up with was a broken wing butterfly, and what that means is that I bought one of the March 12 490 puts, I sold two of the March 480 puts, and I bought one of the March 460 puts. I got a credit of 91 cents yesterday because the big update has certainly dropped off today. We're down to about 67 cents there. But if you look at this trade, if I'm wrong and Apple keeps going up, well, at expiration I'll come away with a credit of so what's $67 here? It's actually $91 for me. If I am right and Apple cruises down here quietly, at expiration the time decay line will be up in here in this cone. In fact, if we actually just move that forward, you can see it's moving as each day goes past. That cone is moving up in there. So if Apple cruises down to here sort of in March just before expiration, we look to make a reasonable profit. If I am completely wrong and Apple closes down through my rising window, which is at $477 there, sorry. If it gets down below 476, 475 level, I'll be out. I'll just close the trade. So for every day that Apple stays up here in this area, my stop loss is actually getting less and less because of the time decay. So that's my trading plan. If it gets below 476, 475, I'll be out. Trade done, move on to the next one. If it doesn't, I'll just hang in there and just cruise along and see what happens. So yes, I do have to reiterate again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is what I've done on my own account. If you want to paper trade it and see what happens, by all means do so. I can't tell you to use your own money, but this is a trade that I particularly like and have done before. So yes, so that's about all I've got to say. All else I can say is take care and happy trading.